Hi, I'm Jon.
And I'm Eli.
And you're watching Screen Obscura.
And today we're back after watching a movie based on movies.
Scary Movie 6.
Directed by Michael Tiddes.
I thought it was the Wayans brothers, but apparently not. What? What's his name?
Michael Tiddes? Tide Pod.
It's starring Anna Faris and her Botox, Regina Hall, and the Wayans brothers, among other people that were both legacy characters and new characters in this movie. We have followed the Scary Movie franchise since the inception. Since the first one, and we watched most of the spoof movies that have come out.
Yeah.
Like offshoots, like Meet the Spartans and all that junk. And so when we saw that this new one was announced and that they were going to go bold and offend everybody, we were kind of excited for it. The trailers didn't really sell me, but I was still willing to give it a chance. It was very nostalgia baity, which I was not, I was expecting because I knew the legacy characters were in it, and it's been so long since the Wayans brothers produced their own, since Scary Movie 2. But I would say like 80% of the movie is nostalgia bait. And so I guess the plot structure is based on Scream. Which one?
6.
Is it 6 or 5?
It's 5 and 6 mixed together.
Is it 5 and 6?
It's 5 and 6. Now I'm thinking about it. Fuck, yeah.
I missed those two, so I wouldn't know.
It's 5 and 6 mixed together.
But I knew like the Tuesday character was supposed to be Jenna Ortega.
Yeah. It follows, for the most part, the plot of Scream 5 and 6, which, to be honest, I wasn't mad at. I did feel like obviously that did tie into the whole nostalgia thing, like you said, because the first Scary Movie is almost to a T follows the plot of Scream, the first one.
And I Know What You Did Last Summer. Slasher baited. This film didn't surprise me with the turns that it took. It surprised me with the nerve it had to try taking these turns, and I think the issue with it, not even like from a spectator perspective, I think just conceptually, the creators of this film and the actors involved did this almost as like an ego piece. Wow.
To prove and show that they are like the OGs when it comes to spoof movies. They are. I'm not taking that away from them. But all it had to offer was, oh yeah, we hit it first, like Ray J.
Yeah. Like I said, it was just, I relied so heavily on nostalgia bait, there was barely even a movie. And there's so many isolated scenes that just were not part of the context of the movie at all. Like the substance scene with Gale, Hailstorm, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Gale Swallows. It was very odd. Like, this is the thing with Scary Movie. The reason why Scary Movie was so good, obviously it was jumping off the slasher craze of the 90s. Scary Movie, though, at the end of the day, followed a plot. It tried its best to almost be serious in the sense where there was a narrative structure, but it was absurdity that was within the structure. Obviously, they were making fun of things and making fun of the cliches and the tropes.
Yeah.
I feel like it was so organic in the first film. The first few films, actually. I think the second one, in my opinion, was the one that was kind of scattered. And I feel like the second one, in my opinion, is also, well, at a point in time, was the least funny one out of the main four. Because I just felt like it was very off-brand in a certain context of it was trying too hard to be funny. And then the third film circled us back into like the narrative structure. The fourth film was very narrative structure. It was a whole like doomsday apocalypse thing. This one, though, and I'm not counting 5. I'm not counting 5 because 5 is not related, and they made that very, very fucking clear too in this one that like 5 is bullshit. Which is funny because the 5th one's actually pretty fucking funny in my opinion.
We saw it recently in preparation for this movie, and we laughed. We laughed a lot.
I was caught off guard with how actually entertaining the 5th one was.
Bent over laughing at a few scenes.
Yeah, bent over taking it.
You know what this movie didn't have, Scary Movie 6? It didn't have one character to follow. In the other movies, we had one character that we were following, even through all of these isolated incidents, like Cindy visiting the Oracle out of nowhere, or like visiting George Carlin in his surveillance hut. And in this movie, there were so many characters. Even the small side characters were all having like their little skits. And some of them went on way too long. Way too long. And so it just felt really disjointed as a movie. Although it also felt off because we have the nostalgia for the older movies. And they have a certain feel to them. They're made in the early 2000s. This one was high production value, and it felt like they were trying to make a genuine movie with it. So it felt a little weird in that way. But we all know all these spoof movies have this really weird like layering to it where it's just like everything's a green screen. That kind of distracted me. And there was a lot of jokes that they were making about themselves. Some hit, some did not hit. There was a lot of political jokes that some hit and some did not hit. And when they didn't hit, it was really bad. And even the ones that did hit were kind of soft. So I wasn't like tortured in the theater watching it, but I wasn't gut busting laughing either. And I really wanted that for this movie. Maybe I expected too much. This kind of humor, do you think it's dated?
I do. And as you were talking, I was just thinking to myself, a lot of the tropes and the cliches and the vulgarity and things like that, it was presented even in the trailer like, oh, if you're easily offended, don't watch this. People are, again, this sort of goes back to, I'm not trying to get political, people are a lot more sensitive, but we're also very tough in comparison to back in the day, where it's still offensive, but it's not shocking.
Yeah.
It's very...
A lot of the things that they were making fun of back in the day is now normalized.
Exactly. And
right?
And also it was just very Facebook millennial humor. And it was very much like your weird uncle on Facebook who's like, oh, we used to be a proper country because hot dogs were 50 cents and we used to like fucking smoke weed illegally behind school.
It's 10 years too late.
It is very too late.
They wrote this 10 years ago.
This should have came out. Granted, I know like all the reasonings behind it. This should have came out when Scary Movie 5 came out.
Right.
Because at that time, we were transitioning as society and as a world into what we are now. But it was still
fresh.
Tasteful, I guess, to make comments about it. But also, it was just very weird. They played really hard on the whole, like, the gender identity tropes. And then, like, the whole, like, pronouns thing. They said it like the first time they made the joke, I was like, okay, like a little like giggle. There was probably like 7 different scenes. Yeah. And which like, oh, I'm sorry, what are you, non-binary? I'm trying, okay? I'm sorry that I'm over 40. Like it was just very fucking stupid. And Shawn Wayans has never been funny. I will say that. Marlon Wayans has always been the funnier one, but even in this one, playing Shorty, I love Shorty, but even it's like,
oh, it was tired.
It was so tired. It was the same characters, the same jokes, what's up, the same thing to a T. The only character from this entire thing out of the legacies that actually entertained me was Doofy. Oh, yeah. Doofy was funny because Doofy hit close to home. Because Doofy in the first film, spoiler alert, if you're not haven't seen the film from 2000, Doofy, they do the plot twist. They use the unusual suspects method that he's actually the killer and he's actually whatever.
That does not follow in this movie at all.
That doesn't follow at all in this movie. And then they also played with the whole narrative of like, oh, we're the OGs. And then they played like the whole like how Scream is trying to like revitalize the cast and have the newer generation and things like that.
There was so much ammo that you had. And you just decided to leave it on the floor.
And they covered a wide variety of films in this too. And circling back to what you said, a lot of them just came out of fucking nowhere. They were the most random, absurd scenes. Like there's just a random scene where it's Get Out, or a random scene where it's The Substance or Sinners. It was just really random. Like
it was like they shot those as soon as they saw the movie, and then they inserted it, which is exactly what they did. I'm almost certain there was a movie that just came out and it was in this movie referenced, and I forget which one it was, and I was like, oh god, that's so recent. Like when did they throw that in the movie?
Yeah, there was just a lot. It was just a big pile of just bullshit. It wasn't funny, and it was dated. And I'm not trying to sound like, as someone who is Gen Z but also is like a baby millennial, it wasn't good.
It could have catered to us because we've seen the originals, right? And it's kind of our humor. Like we laughed at Scary Movie 5 the whole movie, just because it's so stupid and absurd, and it was just our kind of humor. We chuckled at a few parts in this movie, and maybe one where we laughed out loud. But yeah, it was more often than not. It was like your mom's making a really horrible joke that should have been made.
It was just a millennial SNL skit.
It's like when your mom shows you a meme and it's not even funny, and you're just like, okay.
Oh, and then the OnlyFans jokes.
Oh yeah,
like 10 fucking OnlyFans jokes.
The women with the ring lights promoting their OnlyFans at a crime scene.
Fucking stupid, man. Yeah. And then they also did this thing where they tried to poke fun at themselves for making the film.
Yeah.
And then they broke the fourth wall, and it was like, well, how much did you make for like the third and fourth one? And it was like, well, I made so much money, and then we had to do like the third and fourth one without you guys. Sorry, Wayans brothers. And then even within that nostalgia bit, it was like they had like a White Chicks reference scene. It was just very like the Wayans brothers just like win a lot of money, and then they were like, oh, like we're not like blacklisted anymore. We can try making something that's.
They were so embarrassed by Haunted House that they wanted to stroke their ego, and I think you were right.
Marlon Wayans peaked in like 50 Shades of Black. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, there was a couple like funny scenes where I was like, oh haha. But you think of Scary Movie like 1, 2, 3, even 4. You still think about the scenes. No one bitch slaps Brenda.
Yeah, yeah.
And you think
there's no quotable. Well, I don't know. Time will tell for this one. But
would you watch it again? I can't watch it again.
I don't know. I probably. I don't know. Would I throw it on in the background like I do the other movies? I don't know. That's hard. That's a hard question to answer. It's just because we grew up with Scary Movie, the originals. So I don't know. Regina Hall was kind of wasted. Lachlan Monroe was wasted, and it was just the same fucking joke from the first movie. Like really, that was so lazy. I was actually pissed off by that. Anna Faris's face pissed me off the whole movie, and her daughter, who played that Sarah girl.
I don't know, but you could convince me that was her real daughter. Like they fucking looked and sounded the same, which I know was obviously probably the intention as well. Yeah. They probably really wanted her to portray Anna Faris's mannerisms, but still, it was pretty good. That was pretty good.
It was pretty good, but she was irritating.
Olivia Rose Keegan.
Just saw it.
She is good looking. No nepotism there.
And no one's gonna watch White Chicks 2 after this disgusting shit mill fucking movie they made. Fuck.
Everyone's gonna know it's a cash grab. So what are you gonna rate this shit?
I give this film. Can I be honest? I give this film a 1.5 out of 5. I really do think that this film was just fucking garbage. It was millennial Facebook humor, which don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be like ageism.
We laugh at that sometimes.
Yeah, but I am also being ageist. And then
there's so many black
it was political.
It was Sorry, keep going.
It was just and then the entire film was just like. Which, okay, cool, Wayans brothers, like, you can say whatever you want about fucking black and white people, but the entire film was just...
taking shots at white people.
Oh, this white bitch, oh, this dumb white bitch, oh, this dumb white bitch, oh, this black... Like, and it was just, I was like, you said it the first 5 times, and we're an hour and 40 minutes into the movie and you're still saying it.
So I also give it a 1.5.
Yeah. Why are we giving it a 1.5 though, out of 5? Because I feel like the only thing I liked about it was the fact that the production value was actually pretty good.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say. The production value was good. There were some good jokes in it, but 3 out of 10 sounds about right. It's below average, average being 5, right? Production value, some of the jokes, the writing is awful. Generally,
the writing is so bad.
It's like
so bad.
A dime a dozen. For the jokes, and even then it's like you're kind of forcing yourself to laugh.
You're forcing yourself to laugh because you want to like what you're watching. You want to like the characters. You want to like, because it's like it
pulls on those strings.
Yeah, it pulls on the nostalgia baiting, and it's like, oh, like, oh, I would have laughed at this if it wasn't delivered like shit.
There's no substance to it.
There is no substance. It's just swallowing.
And lip filler. I'm John.
Yeah, the only thing scary about this movie was the fucking way it was made and how scary fucking bad it was. I'm gonna lie. And like and subscribe to Screen Obscura for if you're easily offended.
So we're not even gonna bother doing a spoiler section. That's the end of the fucking video. Bye.
Bye.